Hello everyone and welcome back to Commander Clash. This week, we're gifting each other viewer-submitted troll decks. Let's see what everyone's gonna be dealing with.
Hey, it's Phil, and I'm making Seth play the secret 6th color in Magic, which is orange. Thanks to Cat Girl Ranger for submitting the list. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Richard, and I'm trolling Krim with a crazy deck from JTFR. It's a Kess deck, but all the instants and sorceries are actually permanents.
Yo, this week I'm giving Phil a Simic Universes Beyond deck because we all know Phil loves every IP that's outside of Magic coming to the game. Also, the list came from Andrew S. Vuforgi. Thanks for sending in that list.
I'm Seth, and I had a gifted deck to Richard, and I figured we'd find out if the godfather of the Fog meta really likes his Fogs as much as we think by giving him a 69 basic forest Lost in the Woods combo deck from Solgos Gaming. This show is brought to you by our sponsors. You can purchase all the accessories we use on the show over at ultimateguard.com, and you can purchase all your cards over at cardkingdom.com/mtggoldfish. You can also support us by buying merch at our merch store at mtggoldfishmerch.com and liking and subscribing to help the channel grow. All right, with the intros out of the way, let's hop into the game. 4, 3, 2, 1. Clash on.
Adventures.
Universes Beyond.
These decks, oh my god.
I'll play Edgewall In. As it enters the battlefield, I choose a color. I'll choose red. It adds a mana of the color. I can sack it if I pay 3 and then return target card that has an adventure from my graveyard. Your turn.
All right, I will draw. So the viewers know I mulliganed 9 times, but the boys have graciously let me keep a 6-card hand. 6 is important so that I have more cards in my deck than everyone else.
The 10th.
It's a very weird reason.
It's essential.
Why?
It's a Lost in the Woods deck. So I'm going to play this nifty forest from A Realms Forgotten and pass.
All right, I will draw a card. I'll just play a Swamp Pestern.
That's a very orange swamp.
It is a very orange swamp.
I'm going to play Botanical Sanctum with a bunch of funny bots on there. I don't know, Exterminate or Life Forms, whatever these things are called.
What IP is that from? Sorry, I don't know, Phil.
That is Magic the Gathering. And go.
Ah, it is. Technically, it is. Good job. You passed. You know what? I'm going to just go ahead and shock in this Watery Grave. Pass.
What is the card on your battlefield, Grim?
You mean
on an adventure
it's on an adventure.
Oh.
No, not an indicator at all of what my deck is doing or anything.
I
at all.
see.
I'm going to play the Shire, a forest
You
here.
would.
I'm Universes Beyonding too. I don't have any actual Magic lands here, actually.
Technically, they're all Magic lands.
I'm going to play Ranger class. When it ETBs create a 2/2 green wolf creature token, I have a clock now. I will let you guys know when I activate the other modes.
All right.
You guys can go. I will
will
find my token.
Untap and draw. I'm going to play a very orange island this time. Oh, this deck, my god. I'm going to pay 1 manas, and I'm going to cast a Inquisition of Kozilek. Target player reveals their hand. I can choose a non-land card. Mana value 3 or less. They got to discard it. I am going to target...
Oh no. You mean the guy that mulled 9 times to get a card?
No, you're good. Lost in the Woods is too expensive for Inquisition anyways.
Oh, it's
I'm going to
Inquisition. It's
Grim.
not Thoughtseize.
No, it's not even Thoughtseize.
It's gotta be
Interesting.
orange.
So I reveal my hand, right?
You reveal your hand, so everyone will see it.
I have Spiteful Banditry, Merchant of the Veil, Maestro's Ascendancy, Dragon Skull Summit, Bone Crusher Giant, and Shark Typhoon.
Oh my god, those are all real cards.
Wow.
Those are all real cards. Oh my god.
They only feel real because they were standard played, except for Maestro's Ascendancy.
Oh, you have not seen my deck, Grim. I'm going to just take the banditry.
All right,
And then
so this
go ahead.
tells me you've got an answer to the Maestro's Ascendancy.
Oh, I don't have an answer to anything. My deck is themed on orange, Grim. It's cards with orange art. There's no theme here.
What's the most powerful orange card?
It might have been the Inquisition, actually.
My turn?
That's like S tier. Oh, yes,
Yep,
that's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna play the Shark from Fortnite.
Very
Ooh.
Then I'm going to play Ruska, Terror of Point Lookout, which is actually Ayula, Queen Among Bears. So whenever another bear enters the battlefield under your control, I get to put 2 counters on a target bear, or target bear you control fights target creature you don't control. Pass.
Now that I have perfect information and I can make the most optimal play, I'm going to analyze the board. There are 2 2/2s, which is perfect for my stomp. And now I'm going to cast my stomp up, and I'm going to blow up the one that has more text.
Seriously? Not the one that grows next time? Okay.
How many bears are there in universes beyond?
That is true. There might not be very many.
Oh boy.
Even
All
though
right,
we've
well-
seen your hand, Krim, we can now see your hand again as you play.
Yeah, well, you know, I like doing that. Well, I'm gonna play blue, black, red, and I'm gonna play my Maestro's Ascendancy. It is once during each of my turns, you may cast an instant or sorcery spell from my graveyard by sacrificing a creature in addition to it paying its other costs. If a spell cast this way, we put into a graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead.
Seems pretty good.
Not really. I don't have any spells. I wanted
I'm
my
going
sweeper.
to play another forest. I've still not played a Magic Land. This is also Baldur's Gate, a Forgotten Realms. I'm going to turn on Ranger class to level 2. So whenever you attack, put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature. I'm going to swing at Krim and put a
Okay.
+1/+1 counter onto my wolf.
I got Inquisitioned and I got punched. All right.
Yo, I see legitimate cards over there. I'm
Yeah, you're
scared.
playing real cards. I'm playing orange cards.
You know what? I'll even show the new card.
I actually think Seth has the most. Is it the One Ring orange?
I wish. I mean, it might be, but whoever built the deck, I don't think realized that.
Oh, no.
Because it's not in my deck.
Oh, Andrew.
You know what is orange? Cauldra pieces somehow. Hooray.
Tomer
But are all of
is
them
not
orange?
in shambles.
Is it my go?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. I'll untap and draw. I will play another orange island and pass the turn.
Ooh, crazy.
Is there a
Counter
orange
spell.
counter
There's
spell?
there is an orange counter spell.
How would Krim
But there's
know
a few.
this?
There's a few actually.
Crim knows all.
Specific-
I mean,
Typically,
yeah, all the
man,
free
there's-
versions, right? The full art.
There's Mana Drain, and then Fierce Guardianship has red and orange on it.
I don't know if
I'm
I'm
going to-
impressed or terrified by the fact that Krim knows the counters of all the alt arts of every counter spell.
I'm gonna play a
mean-
yellow command tower from Fallout.
Oh.
And then I'm going
That's
to
the IP. Phil, you gotta
pay-
tell me these IPs, man. You're the
That's
universe
a nice
beyond
command
expert.
tower, actually. I kind of want
It
that
is,
one.
yeah. That one's kind of sweet. I think I'm gonna cast my commander, Jamie McCrimmon.
What,
It's
it's
my name,
Krim?
hard to read. It's Grim. It is a 2/2 trample. Good thing that Bone Crusher Giant is on an adventure. Whenever you cast an historic spell, it gets +X/+X, where X is that mana value until end of turn. Pass.
What IP is that from?
That's probably Doctor Who, according to the phone booth.
This is the
instead
most
of
magic-looking
maps.
Doctor Who card. It's like a sword.
True.
Yeah. And something's happening in that card. It can't be Doctor Who.
Not even
I'm
a
gonna cast-
something.
Merchant of the. I'm gonna cast Haggle, which is I may discard a card. If I do, I draw a card. Y'all don't have any 1 toughness, so I'm gonna just throw away Fang Dragon. You know, I'm pretty desperate. I'm just gonna cycle my Shark Typhoon.
Oh.
Okay. All right, pass.
Oh,
Ooh, missing the land drop.
Oh, no land drop. Outdoing Phil here. I'm so happy with this. Okay. Seth, we're going to swing Ranger class trigger with Wolves going all the way.
All right, I will take 4.
I will then proceed to play my Godzilla land. Still not playing a
Ooh.
Magic the Gathering land. Should I even bother with this? Mystic Forge. I can look at the top card of my library at any time. And if it's an artifact or colorless non-land, I may cast it. And I can tap and pay 1 life to exile the top card of my library. Go ahead.
All
I
right.
don't even want
I
to.
like
I can look, by the way.
I'll play another orange swamp and pass the. Wait, how much does my commander cost? Too much. All right, go ahead. Your go.
I'm going to draw.
Seth as a milling commander. He can help me out.
Yeah, it's probably
Yes.
actually it's probably
I'm
bad
going
against
to
Crim's deck too because he
play-
wants to cast stuff from his graveyard. Milling might be bad this week.
Kite's Sunken City, which is Academy Ruin, but it's from Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider.
Judging by the Tomb Raider. on
First
there.
Tomb Raider appearing.
I'm going to play 4 mana and cast my other commander, the 4th Doctor, not to be confused with any of the other numbers of Doctors. This one said,
Phil, huge Doctor Who fan.
you may look at the top card of your library anytime. Let me do this real quick. Wow. Once each turn, you may play a historic land or cast a historic spell from the top of your library. When you do, create a food token. Talking about historic spell, this one's historic. Also, rules text reminder doesn't say on any of these cards, but the historic spells are sagas, artifacts, and legendary spells. So this one gets +4/+4. and hits Richard, just so it's even.
No!
But
My
I'm not
Lost in the
saying
Woods
you're
isn't
the
up yet.
scariest one.
Alright.
Don't take this personal.
6 commander damage. That was a big swing.
Ouch.
Aggro over here.
Maybe Phil is the scariest one here. He just casts a spell and starts hitting us.
Yeah.
Wait, Phil, are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm just looking at the top card of my library because I can.
All right. Command Beacon.
That's land.
Let me see. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and cast Profane Insight. I may draw a card and lose a life, which I will.
So much value.
And then I'm going to play the Foul Minor Knight. Now
Oh,
we're
boy.
online. Pass.
Here they come.
Cooking.
I'm gonna
I have
draw
a
this card that I know
blocker.
about. All right, I'm gonna swing 5 at Phil.
I'll take it.
All right, I'm gonna play a forest, and I'm gonna play the namesake card of the deck, Lost in the Woods. It's an enchantment. Whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a forest, remove that creature from combat. Then put the revealed card on the bottom of your library. I'm gonna look at my top with Mystic Forge here. Okay. Yeah, okay. Go ahead. I dare someone to attack me. I dare someone to attack me.
Wait, this is just the most complicated and unreliable fork ever. Or like,
You just play a lot of forest and it'll be fine. I'm going to play another orange island. And, well, I mean, I don't got anything else to do. So we're going to run out our very orange Dimir commander, Mirko Vashka. So it's a flying 2/4. When it deals combat damage to a player, you have to mill until you hit 4 land cards. And you can go, Phil.
all right, I'm going to draw a card and just check out what's on top here. And then I'm going to play a land with Dracula, I think, on it.
I think.
Yeah, I mean, Phil's deck is pretty sweet. I would not ironically play it.
I mean, the land part is pretty cool, I gotta say. I'm going to play the 11th Hour, which is a saga. The first chapter says...
We did watch this episode, by the way.
Oh, we did?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Search your
we
library
did
for a
watch this
doctor
episode.
card, reveal it, and
Oh,
put
is
it
this
into your hand.
the Emerald's attacking?
Yeah, we also watched this, what is it, eel thing?
Oh, yeah.
Was that the 11th
yeah,
hour?
with the eyeball. Yeah, that's the 11th hour.
Oh,
That's that
okay.
episode.
Jamie gets huge again. Let's see if there's a doctor in here. Otherwise, I have
Yo,
a
Phil's
very...
deck is legit, yo. What's
Yeah,
going
Phil's
on?
popping up.
Wait, so does the adventure count as an instant or sorcery in your graveyard?
It's a creature.
I'm pretty sure Crim's
No, if you can
abusing
cast...
a very weird quirk of the rules that I only learned about kind of recently because of Lear in Standard. But I'm pretty sure that you can actually cast adventures with Maestro's Ascendancy and with his Commander Kess, which is actually a super cool trick that is not intuitive, but it does work officially under the rules.
I have some very bad news.
You have no
The deck,
doctor.
the troll part about the deck is not only that it doesn't really play any magic card, it also just has a random sub-theme of shapeshifters, apparently to make all these cards work, which cute, but also kind of a troll. It's so easy to actually go full Universes Beyond, but I guess we fetch for Moriet of the Frost, which
Wait,
is
that's a magic
changeling.
card.
Wait,
No,
wait,
what?
what? Illegal.
I searched if there's a doctor in here. There's no
Cheating.
doctor in here. This
That's a
one's
doctor to me.
Then I'm going to play a canine, which is called canine.
I love him.
As long as it's untapped, other legendary creatures you control have Ward 1. Haha, that's basically hexproof. And I can tap it to make a legendary creature unblockable. This one gets +1/+1, so it's 7 right now. The 7 is coming to Seth, because I'm scared of the forest. How big
Wait,
is
wait,
the...
let me look. Let me look.
7 command.
Okay. Just
Wait.
check it with Mystic Forge.
Okay.
Oh, you can
You-
do this
oh,
check regard.
Lost in the Woods only is when you're attacked, right?
It's
You
all I
can't
need.
use it to save other people. Okay.
Yeah,
I will
I
take
just need to know if I need a sweat or
7.
not.
Jeez.
Whoa, you're
Okay.
almost dead,
Aggro
Seth.
today. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Just play
And
some
go.
orange propagandas over there or something.
Yeah, I wish.
Mana Confluence. I will go ahead and play Talisman of Creativity. And then I'm going to go ahead, spend 4 mana. I'm going to lose 1 because of Mana Confluence. But then I'm going to play Galvanic Giant, which is whenever I cast a spell with mana value 5 or greater, tap target creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. And that's it.
Ugh, stun counters.
I wish I had a Lost in the Woods.
It's
I
not
wish
really
they had
pretty
others
good.
to
Let me
put
look at
stun
the
counters
top.
on lands. Do you think stun counters on land would be a fine way of getting land disruption back into standard magic? Just imagine. And then you can proliferate on them. Maybe
That would be sweet.
like
I
stun
would
Just hate
counters are
stun counters
fair,
as
right?
a mechanic altogether.
Just like put 10 stun counters on target land.
I hate
or something.
counters that are not +1/+1. Just any kind of counter, really.
Yeah, counters.
I guess we go after Phil here with our now 6/6 dog. It's getting.
Ooh.
That wolf is popping off.
Do we have a dog fight? Just I don't.
I mean,
Nah, I take it.
K9 is too adorable and
Okay.
looks like a mailbox. Like I'm 90% sure K9's body is made out of a mailbox like, in real
Nylea.
life. Uh-oh.
5/6 indestructible. Isn't a creature until I have 5 devotion. Creature spells I cast cost 1 less. Pay 3, reveal the top card of my library. If it's a creature, put it in your hand. Otherwise, put it into your graveyard. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 devotion. I'm gonna play another forest. Even though I looked right, I'm gonna look again just to double check. Then I'm going to pass the turn.
Are you one of those people, Richard, that like spins your top and then like plays your land drop and then spins your top again because you forgot forgot what was on the top of your deck?
Yes.
I've done that before. Oh, all right, I will untap and draw. I will play a swamp. I need to get my orange card draw going here. I'm going to tap 2 manas. I am going to play Ordeal of Thassa. On my Vash, it enchants a creature. When the creature attacks, you put a +1/+1 counter on it. And then if it gets 3 or more counters on it, then I get to sack it and I get to draw 2 cards. It is like divination with a whole bunch of extra steps.
Yeah.
But with 1/1 counters.
But it's orange.
And it's orange. That's the most important part.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to miss that.
I need to attack. I don't want to mill Crim because that helps him. I need to hit. Well, do I need to hit? Oh, it triggers when it attacks. Read Lost in the Woods for me one more time, Richard. If it hits, does it untap my creature like Amaziveth, or does it remain tapped but it's removed from
No,
combat?
removed from combat. Does not untap.
Okay.
So hit Phil.
Yeah, so I think I have
Yeah,
to
but-
just...
I mean,
but
you
then
try
you-
me.
I would have been fine because then I could attack you and get the counter, but still have it as a blocker. But I think I just have to swing at Phil then. You got to mill
Oh, I
until
don't
you
have any
hit 4 universes
All
beyond basic
this
lands
time.
there.
All
Wait,
this
for
time.
basic lands or for
Basic?
No,
lands?
well, no, any land.
Oh, okay, because that would just kill
One.
me every
Wait.
game.
That's a one-shot kill in this meta.
Two?
Is this a one-shot kill, Commander? Are we doing it?
Yo, this
Look
is
at all these
wild.
changelings.
All
Come
these
on.
different IPs.
Really cool. Wow,
There
this
we
is
go.
just a galaxy. Okay. I guess that's beyond the universe. It's
Wait, you totally
Wait,
could have built a mana
just
base with
universe in
universes
general.
beyond, no?
Go ahead, Phil.
That was a
all
good build.
right. First of all,
That was
That was
sort
a
of
lot
body
of milling. I
mind
was kind of impressed. That was, yeah.
I'm gonna draw.
The nice thing about all this is that, wow, this means that Seth and Richard finally respect Doctor Who as an IP.
Not like
I don't know about that.
I'm going to put this on the second chapter, which says create a food token and a 1/1 white human token with doctor spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. I'm going to play
Phil is such a big Doctor Who fan.
I am a fan of this one, though. That's Weeping Woods. It's Fortnite.
Oh, I was like, I don't know what that is.
I'm like,
I don't know what that is, Phil.
I mean, it's truly a good game. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. I'm going to cast for 4 mana Moriet of the Frost, which is historic. So Jamie gets big. I guess I copy the 11th hour then.
Turn out Time Lords are quite powerful.
Yeah. I'm going to tutor for a doctor.
These darn other IPs taking over my game.
I guess I'm gonna get a Masked Vandal. Richard, I can blow up your namesake card. Can even
Don't
exile
worry.
it.
Oh, boy.
I
You
have to
actively
play,
Exiles
prepared
too,
for
doesn't
this.
it?
Oh wait, in exile? No. Doctor Who's the
Don't
greatest
play
IP
the
of all
Ripple
time.
or whatever. I'm going to cast it.
What are you going to target with that, Phil?
First of all, I get to exile a creature, which hopefully there's one.
Well,
in here.
I
Oh,
hold
look,
on.
a doctor.
Does this
Before
resolve?
you resolve it, what are you thinking of targeting? Or don't you want to tell me?
I mean, I'm gonna target the. You think I'm gonna target your complicated divination? I'm
I
gonna.
really
target
need
the
my card draw,
ascendancy.
Phil.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead. Do whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. As long as I get to draw my 2 cards. I put a lot of effort into this orange divination.
And then I'm gonna target the ascendancy because I'm scared
Huh?
of this looping. It can loop adventure.
Wait, what? I have no.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
If you can
Got it.
sacrifice your adventure creatures, you can recast them.
I
as
can't.
pets.
I don't even. That's not
That's
an
like a
adventure.
combo.
It's your fault for
That's
having the
a
second most legit deck here after
Wait,
the
wait. How is this the target over Lost in the Woods that's actively stopping us from attacking him?
I think the
I don't
problem
know.
is I don't know if
it's-
Richard's deck can
it's
actually
so
hit.
unimpressive. Yeah, I really don't know. What...
Whoa,
If
whoa.
If it's so unimpressive, swing into it.
I mean,
got it.
you will
Okay.
get it. So I'm playing 69 lands. cards. So if you hit with 5 creatures, mathematically, you probably should get somewhere because as soon as I reveal the force, it goes to the bottom. But I have some top deck manipulation.
You might be right. This might have been a little greedy. I'm going to swing in at Seth with this huge one. And actually, sorry, Seth, but you keep hitting me. So this one is 7.
Oh, because Krim has Death Touch.
Yeah, Krim is kind of getting away with
invincible
the
blocker.
Palmer Knight. And 4.
So-
Seth and I really.
They're both
bashing
coming
each
at me?
other's heads in. Yeah.
All right. I think what we do here, because I'm getting a little worried about dying, tap 4 mana. I'm going to play Ray of Command. Untaps a creature an opponent controls, and I get to gain control of it until end of turn. So I'm going to steal your Foulmire Night Krim, and I'm going to put it in front of the 7/7.
It has trample.
I know. So I'll take 6
Wait,
from
it has
that. And
trample
then,
too? Wow.
yeah, card's busted, apparently. So I take 6 from that, and then 4 from the other one. So I take 10 more.
Oh, the Death Touch is off the table, though.
You'll be so aggro. This loss
Oh,
is
yeah.
MVP.
Death Touch is off the table. Now you can beat me up for all the things I've done this game.
Yeah.
That one of them were discarded. Oh boy.
You're still a cast deck at the end of the day.
The cat deck that doesn't function right now because I don't have anything.
And then I pass.
You have adventure cards in your graveyard. You can cast them.
You all do know this is not my deck, right? So I don't have Ruination and Land Destruction in here, right? Like, you know that, right? Okay. Like,
You can ruin nations this week. I'm good with that one.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
This is not
I'm
my
just
deck,
saying,
so I'm okay with the
this isn't-
Ruination this week.
this is not a typical Crim deck. I'm going to lose 1. I'm going to make a blue. And I guess I'm just going to play cast. Pass.
Uh-oh. What can you cast right now? Anything?
Nope.
All right. I draw. I'm going to look at the top. Okay. I'm going to play another forest. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to pay 3 mana. No, I lied. I'm going to pay 2 mana because I have a Nylea discount. I'm going to play Realm Walker.
Ooh.
I have sweated it out. The most common creature type in my deck is human at 2. So I'm going to choose human. I can cast humans from the top of my deck at any time. More importantly, though, that's 5 devotion for Nylea. So Nylea is now a creature. It's time to get aggro. I'll send a wolf at Krim, and I'll send Nylea at Phil. And I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter onto the wolf.
Yeah, I put the doctor here in front of the idea.
I feel like Phil and Seth are just going to hit me, so I'm going to just take the damage.
Do I want to level up Ranger class? Not really. Okay, go.
Wait, what?
The last level is what? Play creatures off the top? How many
Yeah.
creatures
Yeah.
do you have? Can't
I
be
have
that
like
many.
8 creatures in my deck. It's like useless. Plus, I have the Realm
Alright.
Walker already and the Nylea.
I'm going to play another orange swamp. And
You only have 2 lands. You couldn't find more orange lands.
I didn't build this deck. Ask Catgirl Rancher. 1 Sunken Ruins, 37 basics.
Do you
I don't like this.
now?
Me and Phil attack each other every time because he attacked
No,
me.
I
for
kinda
way
wanna
more
get
than I
milled.
attacked him for. You
Wait,
kind of
Phil
want to get
wants to
milled?
get
All right.
milled?
Well,
Yeah, I'm
then
gonna
if you
copy
want to
some
get milled,
cats.
then
Let's hope I don't.
well, all right. I'm gonna
too
attack
much,
you
yeah.
for.
So
it'll be
that's
4
3
then.
mana.
It'll be 4
Actually,
this
I
time
am
because it gets
the-
another counter.
Richard's going to win because we can't win through the stupid lock
1.
in the woods.
I don't know.
I need
2.
to draw.
No,
You really haven't
yeah,
seen my
2.
deck. I've
3.
been trolled the hardest here. Yo, this is some hot
keep
milk
going,
going on.
keep going.
Jesus Christ.
Keep
okay,
going,
maybe I
keep going,
Not
keep
much.
going.
There it is. Godzilla.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, that's
Godzilla
orange.
land.
I need to play a blocker, so I'm going to play Reaper from the Abyss.
Wait, isn't that
That's
good?
an all right blocker.
This is actually a good blocker. 6/6 flyer. At the beginning of each end step, if a creature died this turn, I get to destroy target non-demon
Oh,
creature.
that's so good.
You can go, Phil.
Untap.
Oh, that's insane, actually. It's every
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Every
don't
end
play
step,
this
but something's
anymore.
got to die.
It's been so
Something's gotta die.
Powercraft.
First of all, I think I forgot to create a food with this. Create a food token and
Yeah.
So-
you, did.
Oh, yeah,
You
you
mentioned
made it
it.
food.
You mentioned it.
I
but you
mentioned
never
it.
actually made
It's actually a universe beyond food as well.
Why does
Is
that
that
make
Lord of
a
the
food?
Rings?
I don't know the lore. of
Because
this.
she has an
Was there
apple or
food in that
something?
episode?
No, it's probably like a sandwich or something.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know,
it's
I
the
don't
guy in
remember.
his garage with the sandwich.
Yeah.
Probably that guy.
This one goes to level 3, which says create a token that's a copy of target creature except it's a legend. Do I take the Reaper of the Abyss? I think I'll
Oh.
take the...
Any creature?
The saga actually seems kind of good if you have doctors or changelings.
I'm going to take the demon.
Wait, so you target the demon, right?
Create a token that's a copy of target. Yeah.
You can respond
Yeah.
to it, yeah.
And if the demon's not there,
Oh,
then
Whoa.
Hey, I don't know.
What's a 2-mana adventure card that deals with it?
I wouldn't say deals with it, but
I mean,
Oh, you
who's
can
bounces
bounce.
it?
Yeah.
Raisin
I'm gonna
borrower.
cast capsizing wave. Return target
Okay, maybe
creature
not.
to its owner's hand.
Ha ha ha. Hang on. Phil, we're friends
Okay,
now.
well.
Disrupt.
Okay.
Counter target instant sorcery or interrupt spell unless its controller pays 1 and draw a card.
I
And
can't
it's
pay
a-
the one.
Damn, it's a
Boo.
mana type. All right.
It's a
so
counter
both-
spell that draws a card. That's cryptic command.
That's the OG. I can't.
We
believe
did
that's-
it. We got value out of it.
Oh, the sec. Yeah, it also gets sacked. Yeah. Oops. Path of Ancestry with a bunch of phone booths on it.
The TARDIS. I got a picture with that.
We got a foil etched promo of it. I don't know what it does.
I
got
forgot to
one.
pick it
Oh.
up. I did.
That was
I
like
don't
40
have
bucks
it.
at one point. I wonder if that's still
Don't
valuable.
mention it. I'm going to play the Sea Devils. This one looks
Sagas.
dorky as hell.
Wait,
I
Is
have
this a
the
Doctor
Sea-
Who deck? Where's the universes beyond part?
It creates a 2/2 green alien salamander token with Island Walk. This is how I remember Doctor
Oh
Who
God,
if
I got
I see
islands.
it on television. Just a dorky ass prop. So gonna do the same thing next turn. And then until end of turn, whenever a salamander deals combat damage to a player, it deals that much damage to target creature that player controls. Huh, are you gonna attack me, Seth?
I would prefer our like little back and forth to end because I'm losing that battle badly.
You wanna kill one of these humans though to trigger our demon
I
thing?
Grim, look at
Yeah,
this.
well,
As if you don't target
gonna
my
blow up my
stuff with
commander?
this. No, I'm not gonna. We're just
Okay.
gonna bully the rest of
Yeah,
the table.
let's do it. I'm down with that. Let's bully the rest of the table.
Okay.
So end step, we each get triggers.
Yeah, whoa, we both get triggers. At the beginning of each end step, if a creature died this turn, destroy target non-demon creature. I'm gonna
That's my
destroy
stuff, I assume.
the wolf first, just for revenge. Please destroy Cass.
Better keep me down.
I probably do need to kill the Kess though. I don't know what else I'm going to target, so sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you got it. Is that it?
Yep.
Cool.
Oh, my divination's almost here. I'm so excited for these 2 cards.
I guess I just don't really have anything to do. I guess, yeah, sure. I'll just play Bone Crusher Giant, and then I'll play this Merchant of the Veil and pass.
Sweet.
All right. Oh, this is terrible. Who do I even hit here?
You can hit me if you want. I won't block.
I don't want to hit you. we got demon bros over here. I'm gonna swing at Phil to see if Phil wants to kill that flyer commander.
Your thing triggers, so you actually get to grow.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna block with the human.
All right. I'm going to level up Ranger class.
I don't know what
Alright.
creatures you play.
No. I mean, I'm just leveling it up to use my mana. Go ahead, Seth. I have 3 things that look at the top of my library currently.
Fire.
End step, we get demon triggers. I am going to target the Realm Walker and turn off that Nylea.
Okay.
Do I betray Seth now and get rid
Yeah,
of his?
before the
Oh,
divination
if you
pops
ruined my
off.
divination, oh my
Once the
God.
divination pops off, there's no stopping him.
I only have
Ooh, the
3
orange
orange
cards.
cards, Phil. I need those. I need that divination.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Orange
destroy your
cards are
commander,
powerful.
Seth. It's time to get
Oh,
even with
no.
it.
Wow. All right. All right.
Wow.
Wow. The backstab. All right. Well, we know who our enemy is now. We will untap and draw. You made a big mistake, Phil. I am going to cast
Bunch of
Encroach.
action. Wait, what?
Look at
Is
target
this-
Wait, that
player's
art-
hands. Choose a non-basic land card from it. That player discards it. So Phil,
art is
show me some
thick.
non-basics.
Wait, it has to
That
be a
art is thick.
land?
Oh, it has to be
No.
specifically a non-basic land.
What?
Oh, I mean, you're lucky that you're
Oh,
not
that's
missing
busted.
This.
Hey,
That's
we got-
busted.
Oh, you didn't have to reveal to us. You only had to show Seth, actually. It was not
Actually, yeah.
revealed.
I mean, how am I gonna
So
do that?
I'll take the blood token one.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I just got to pass. Go ahead.
Yo, that's a hot demon there.
Yep. It turned out very
Good
rich.
deep.
Buff.
I'm gonna draw. So this one creates a copy of target creature. Oh, but it's legendary, right?
Would you like to copy? Do
Only
it. Phil.
trash.
Copy one of mine.
Your copy plan failed
I
and everyone
copy a
else is playing
salamander.
garbage.
So it has the same name regardless. So even if one of them,
So no matter what you copy, dies?
I guess I.
But how does it
copy
become
nine.
legendary? I'm so confused.
It says on the card. It's a
Oh,
legendary
it makes
alien
it
named
legendary.
prisoner.
Oh, I see.
I'll just choose the Reaper again. And it legend rules because it's actually called Prisoner Zero. Ignore the name. This goes to level 2, so I have 2 salamanders. What was on top here? 5 mana. Replay Jamie.
No. It's bad.
I scroll because
Jamie's
of
back. Okay.
Path of Ancestry. Scroll
Mhm,
to the
mhm.
bottom. Okay, so I play Temple of the Dragon Queen. It enters the battlefield. You may reveal a dragon card from your hand, otherwise it's tapped. So I'll reveal this Ego Erasure, which is all creature types.
What color? is
Oh,
that?
I say it taps for orange for blue. And then I
Okay.
play this Commander Sphere.
That's from the
I-
D&D secret
The
layer.
cartoon? The Saturday
Yeah,
morning cartoons?
yeah.
And this one gets plus, but it doesn't have haste. I'm going to swing a Salamander at Seth.
I
Down to
mean,
12.
Go into my end step, and I'm going to target the tap thing from Krim.
you got it.
I'm going to target your trampoline thing you just played again, Phil.
Yeah, you're going to pay the 1 for what? Let me just
I will pay the 1 for Ward.
Okay. Pass.
So whatever I'm playing is gonna die. So there's no point in playing anything, right?
I'm not killing your stuff. I'm killing Phil's stuff.
No. But I mean, like, it's pretty much like anything that I care about is gonna get blown up here.
Oh, right.
So,
I mean, yeah, if you play a bomb, someone will probably kill it. Just don't care about your stuff so much, and then it's not as painful.
That's currently my game plan. I'm gonna cast Lock Twain Scorn. I'll pick off K9.
Whoa, dog killer.
Wait, does it have
Yep.
Ward? Does the K9
Nope,
Does it
this
have
one does
Ward?
not have ward.
Cool. I gain 3.
Life gain.
And then I'm gonna cast Venture Deeper. Milling myself doesn't. I'll mill myself. 1, 2, 3.
No, that's the
Holy
meatball.
fucker.
Millie was bad, Krim. Why would you mill yourself? You just proved your own point.
And I'm gonna lose 1.
Is
And
it even
then-
worth the life?
What do you lose one
At
from?
this point,
Mana
playing Mana
Confluence?
Confluence.
Mana Confluence.
Yeah. If I attack Richard, what happens? If you reveal a forest, it gets phased out.
No. It just fogs it, but it doesn't untap it, and then the force goes to the bottom.
I pass.
No one wants to try the Lost in
Yeah,
the
we
Woods.
should probably
I'm
deal with
running.
it.
It's a viewer deck. I'm running 30 lands. You don't know.
At the end of Krim's turn, my demon's going to trigger. I think I got to blow up one of the salamanders.
I guess the untapped one.
This demon's actually been impressive. Maybe this
Yeah.
demon's
It's not
actually
Every
not
bad.
end step is crazy, yeah. Oh, I get a trigger too. I'm gonna kill... Bone Crusher says spell target? Or...
Yeah, not ability. Not ability.
Okay,
Just
yeah,
spell.
Bone Crusher's gone.
Got him. Interesting. we have ways of getting creatures. We're gonna go
Remember,
after
there's
the
a good
doctors.
chunk of orange counter spells like rewind as well.
Thank
Krim
you,
knows
Krim, for that.
the color
Thank you,
of
Krim, for that
every,
information.
every unplayable counter. It's so good.
I'm gonna cast Regrowth. Return target card from your graveyard to your hand. Does this resolve? I'm gonna target Realm Walker.
Richard out here trying to get a devotion.
I'm going
the
to
heart.
cast Realm Walker.
Wait a second. How did the Ram Walker die?
You guys demoned it somewhere.
I blew it up
But
with one of
the
the
demon
Reaper
can only
triggers.
destroy non-demon creatures.
Oh, you're right. It's a shapeshifter. Wow.
GRV.
Wow, what do we
I don't
do
know how we
here?
reverse
I just
that
take.
one.
Well, there's no way to fix this one. I
That's
just
a GRV.
Sorry.
That was like a while
I guess that's
ago.
the paper experience. At least we caught it. You can
No, no,
erase
no,
your
no,
comments
no, no.
now.
I think the way to actually resolve it is it happened because we let it happen, right? So
I
then-
guess. Oh yeah, that's
Yeah. This should be the right way. This should be the right- But I got you guys trying to get the Lost in the Woods deck.
It's too overpowered. We got to cheat to be lost in the woods.
I'm gonna attack Phil, and I'm gonna put the counter on the Nihilea, so it's a 7. And remember, now that if something dies, Realm Walker untouchable.
Yeah, Realm Walker.
So you can't even jump and take out Nihilea now.
Richard's board's
Hey.
actually untouchable.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 7.
That's
Richard's
terrible
looks
news
so
for me.
janky, but yeah, that actually is.
It's very bad.
There are
for me.
very few
God.
targets on the battlefield at
Damn
this
it.
point.
Let me check my top card. Okay, you're gonna play a forest.
I mean, if you can do it at any time, you may as well flex it, right?
Go. Well, I had
Alright, we will
counterbalance.
untap and draw. Another orange island, and if I attack Richard, will you attack Richard, Phil?
Yeah, I think. Oh, because of
No,
the
no,
thing.
no, no, no. You gotta kill the people with real cards.
Oh, yeah, now I kind of.
You're kind of the one with real cards now. I gotta break the seal on this Lost in the Woods. I'm coming at you, Richard,
Ooh,
with a 6.
break the seal.
make a move.
The seal just reseals every attack step. I think.
Okay, you actually got me here.
Oh, do you actually not have a forest on top?
Hold
What are
on.
the chances?
I gotta read this card real quick to see if I want it. Okay, hold on. I'm going to Nihilea to reveal the top card of my library. If it's a creature card, put it in your
Oh,
hand.
yeah.
Otherwise, put it in your graveyard. It's a Lens of Clarity. Look at the top card of my library, and at face down creatures I don't control.
Oh,
I've
baby.
deemed- I've deemed that not important. I'm gonna look
Okay.
again using red. Oh my goodness.
2 non-forests in a row?
Oh
Are
my
we getting
goodness.
through
What
for
are
some
the odds of
damage?
this?
Oh, yeah, tilt it a little bit more. Just a little bit.
Hold on. I'm reading the flavor text of my forest. Hold on.
I mean, that,
All right, I'm gonna use Mystic Forge. Pay 1 life, exile the top card of my library.
It's like playing against Lantern Control. We've got through
It
all of
really
his
is.
top deck
Okay.
manipulation.
It's an augur of autumn.
oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty
I'm
Flip
gonna
it.
look again. Holy smokes!
Oh,
You guys should have been
Dude,
hitting
what?
me so much. Okay, I've run out of top deck manipulation. It's a cage. summon.
hey!
So
Did
I put
it.
the reveal card on the bottom.
6 damages.
That was a clock.
All right, go ahead, Phil.
All right.
Phil, just to let you know, Seth has actually hit most of my non-land cards.
I know I'm getting all the non-land cards.
That
out
was
of
like
the way.
3 non-land cards back to back.
You're gonna get scuffed here. Wait, actually, I could look.
Until end of turn, whenever a salamander deals combat damage to a player, it deals that much damage to target creature that player controls. Okay. I'm going to play an unearthly child.
That's what they used to call me.
It has
What does it
3
do?
chapters and they all do the same. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a doctor card, doctor's companion, or a vehicle card. Put that card into your hand and the rest onto the bottom.
So it's like
Yeah.
a draw
Oh.
3.
It's a spider doctor, web weaver changeling.
Oh, I
Yep.
thought there was really a spider doctor.
Take this into my hand. Then I'm going to play a Terramorphic Expanse. I guess I crack it to fetch
Ooh,
a
shuffle.
basic. Here's a Transformers land. 3 mana. I'm going to cast from the top. Bloodline Pretender.
I feel we need to kill
Uh,
Bill for trolling us with this. Hey,
We probably could just
this is
for the
beyond-
I
it's a
know,
Doctor
I
Who
know.
deck. But it's not even a Doctor Who deck. It's a change.
It is a Doctor Who deck.
It's
I don't know
really
what
like
you're
a
talking
Tomer
about.
deck.
Choose a creature type. The chosen creature type is Doctor. Then whenever another creature of the chosen
Where are
type
the
enters the
Fallout
battlefield,
cards?
I used Path of Ancestry, so I get to scry to the bottom. I'm gonna send in a salamander to send a message at Richard. And I think I'm going to send in the demon at Seth. Make him appreciate that I'm not killing him.
Wow.
Even though
Wow.
I killed him
I
already.
I don't appreciate that.
Wow, the threat. Okay, so
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
doesn't die. That would be insane if it died. It's just there.
Oh my god,
It's
the
just like
salamander
fogs,
stays
yeah.
it just foxing. Oh, sorry, Seth. I could have easily risked that
going
then. I thought my card was
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. No,
His
it just
card
like
is
fogs.
your Reaper
It
die?
fogs the damage in his card goes to
Wow.
the bottom. Yeah.
No,
That
if
lost
it
in
killed
wood
the
does-
creature, this
does
deck would be insane.
Are you passing?
Yeah.
End of your turn, I'm going to cast That's Mine.
Hey, grabby giant.
Create a treasure token. Does that resolve?
Sure.
It just makes a treasure.
Okay.
That sounded like it stole something, but okay.
No. No. Oh, my God.
Remember, our theory is if you have a broken commander, no matter what you do is broken. I think we disproved it today.
Is cast broken? Like,
Yeah,
cast
does cast count as broken?
Cass
once
is
per
pretty.
turn.
Cast is
It's
pretty fair.
strong.
I'm going to cast Virtue of Persistence. Does that resolve?
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah.
All right, your turn. At least now when my stuff dies, it can kind of come back.
All right, I misplayed the deck. You're not supposed to tap out. You're supposed to keep maximum mana at all times.
Wait, what do you need maximum mana for?
So I can keep Nihilea. See, I've learned. You see, I've been playing the deck wrong. Wait, is that dead if I hit him? I don't want to risk it. Okay, we're gonna swing this at Phil.
So I can trigger the demons.
So it's funny because the more you trigger the demon, the more your board becomes at risk because Krim runs out of creatures. Then you gotta start killing your own board.
Technically, you could
Yup.
still target Nylea.
Oh, I guess
That's
you can always
true.
just keep.
And target
That's
two
true. Actually,
people
you're safe.
target.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
chump block Nylea.
that's my turn.
All right, so end of turn.
Kill the
Reaper
doctor.
the Abyss. I'm gonna kill Island Walker. You can keep your commander.
I'm going to kill the red one, the one with power.
Merchant of
Red
Doesn't
one.
even know the names. The red.
The
one.
red one. All right. I will untap and
The
draw.
almost dredge playable
Oh,
one.
I did it. I drew my one non-basic, Sunken Ruins. My
It is
my
the
one dual land.
Your mana's fixed. Your
It's all
mana's
coming together. 6 at you, Phil.
Yeah, I take. I deserve it.
No one's gonna swing
And
at
then
me.
go ahead. I swung at him last turn. I did my part.
end
Someone
of
else swung
turn.
at him.
I'm
Can't
going
I technically, wait a minute, hold on. Couldn't I have technically messed with Richard's deck by constantly swinging with an 0-4?
You can.
Yes.
But yeah, it's going to trigger, so you can't
Yes.
actually do it.
It's not a may. It's a must.
I'm going to
I
activate
think I send a
Academy
message.
Ruins and put the Horn of Gondor on top.
Oh no.
Ooh.
And then I'm
that makes a
going
lot of
to-
Why is it in
ones,
your deck?
right?
untap. I'm not playing Doctor Who. It's
You have
technically
humans.
Universe.
Oh, because all the changelings are humans.
I guess it's also from Lord of the Rings. That's the actual reason for
Let
it.
me tell you, the only reason Baragon wins games is Horn of Condor.
So this
That
one goes into my
card
hand.
mixes humans.
This one, I guess, do this the thing. And oh god, look at this.
Oh, Triumph of the Horns.
This is a Doctor. It's a changeling spell that makes target creature become a 4/4 and gains all types and gains flying until end of turn. Hey, this can protect me from Seth's demon trick has.
Wait, is that 2 food in the corner? Is that what you got
Yep.
down there? He's at an effective 17
Yeah,
life.
he has
Good.
more life than it looks.
I'm gonna get some more life actually. I'm going to play Dr. Spider. And it says when it enters the
Ah.
battlefield, if there are 3 or more creature cards in your graveyard, you gain 5 life.
The 69th Doctor, the Web Weaver changeling.
Yeah.
Nice.
I get to scry 1 because of the Path of Ancestry.
What is Seth playing exactly?
Orange.
Yeah.
Orange
I'm
cards.
Well, why
exactly
did you
in the
recast
deck.
your commander? You
Roaches.
holding Ether Eyes
Yeah.
or something? Like, what the
Yeah,
heck
he's
is going
holding
on?
something up. He's not playing his commander.
I'm going to swing at Richards.
Come
You
on,
look at the
Lost
top
in
of
the
my deck?
Woods.
Lost in the Woods?
We lost. Okay.
Eventually, I guess we're gonna have to
This
deal
is
with the Lost in
futile.
the
What you
Woods.
need to do is just get your one generous gift, kill the Lost in the Woods, and then kill me. It's not going to work by doing like one is
I'm
happening.
gonna pass.
But generous a gift isn't orange, Richard. There's a problem with that plan.
So I've got a
Uh,
lot of creatures in my graveyard.
Oh, it's anime from any graveyard? Oh,
Are any of
Yup.
them clones?
Oh, there's a Mask Vandal. You can Mask Vandal and blow up the.
Oh yeah, I could,
Ooh.
but I'm not gonna take my turn to do what you should have done, right? I'll take your clone thing and I'll copy my Virtue of Persistence.
Mm-hmm.
Crim's going to win.
No, get out of here.
I think Grim probably does end up winning.
I mean, double virtue going.
Double Virtue is
Like,
pretty good.
I don't know why I'm drawing an eye behind it. It's not Sauron's tower, but it is. There you go. I guess I'll draw.
Oh, and he has all his mana still. Oh boy,
Yeah, Grim's in a good spot.
Oh, he sure is.
I would swap seats with you.
I play Relic of Sauron.
Wait, what does
Add
that
2
do?
mana in any
It's
combination
like the
of
best
blue,
feature
red,
in
black.
Archive.
Tap this for a blue and a black. I'll cast Steam Clean. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. I'm going to just bounce the Reaper token.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to sacrifice the Commander Sphere, draw a card,
Oh,
pay
he knows
2 mana, and then
Fizzle
I'm going to
myself.
play an Arcane Denier
Sure.
Let's
and
go.
counter that. And
Whoa,
I'm gonna counterspell the Arcane Denial.
Oh,
an orange counter spell.
There it is.
Grim was right. There is an orange counterspell.
All right, so that happens. Then I'm going to lose 1. And now I play Scalding Vampire or Viper. Pass. Whenever an opponent casts a spell with mana value 3 or less, it deals 1 damage to that
Oh
player.
God.
Is this stacks? Let me ask you this. Is this
I'm
stacks?
gonna look.
Kind of, actually. When you're at 6 life, it feels like it.
We're gonna go to combat.
Bro,
I'm gonna
no,
swing
dude.
these 2 at Crim. I'm gonna put a counter onto Realm Walker.
Okay, I block both of them.
Okay, and then end step Morbid Trigger.
I will blow up Spider Doctor. Oh no,
I
I
don't-
can't blow
you
up
can't-
Spider
you can't.
Doctor. I'll blow up
it's also
Doctor
Demon
Doctor.
Doctor.
I'll blow up Doctor. Doctor.
Yeah, in response, I'm going to turn it into a demon.
That makes sense. I will untap and draw. I will play a swamp. Oh, I needed that divination. I only got 2 cards in hand. I'm gonna play greed now that I'm down to 6 life.
Let's see it.
The
Do you
ultimate
live up to the
test.
card?
The problem is if I swing at Richard, it just doesn't do anything.
You would
Maybe.
hold back a block. Let me confirm.
Like the odds
You
are
could hold
so
back a blocker.
low.
But then you
as,
clear
as,
the
as,
way.
as your longtime friend, Seth, I would advise you to.
But you clear the way.
All right, I'm gonna stand defense. Go ahead, Phil.
All right, I'm going to draw.
So Crim can kill me at any moment
Do
What?
because of
this
my
thing.
resistance. Because you can animate
Yeah, I guess
the Lost in the
Once he
Woods
blows up the
removal.
Lost in the Woods,
Yeah.
yeah.
How do I animate Lost in the Woods?
So I think
so.
Richard, you
Wow,
need to
another
kill
dinosaur.
Phil
Damn,
to
we-
get
Wait.
rid of the Lost in the
There it
Woods
is.
answer from his graveyard. I think.
Well, I
That's
mean,
It's a
Crim's
doctor.
turn is
How
next,
it should
right?
go.
It's already done.
Oh right, yeah.
I am going to swing at Krim.
I will block your 3/5. So I'll take 4, and it'll be 4 of your commander.
And then we got 7 mana. I'm going to replay my commander. And I'm going to scry.
The menace.
Travel.
And then I'm going to pass.
Question, the Masked Vandal, is that on ETB?
That is ETB, yeah.
I guess I'll take Masked Vandal and Scalding Viper. So Masked Vandal, I just got to exile a creature, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so I'll exile my Fang Dragon. I will exile the Lost in the Woods.
Shocking.
Oh
Okay.
boy. Wait, does Richard
Good
have
luck.
a plan for this?
Of course not. I'm going to Nihilea.
Oh.
And look. So this deck plays
Oh, boy.
0 protection other
Whoa.
than recurring. And you can't recur from exile, right?
I mean, you can with
Not in
Rip
mono
Sweeper.
green.
There you can. But
Oh
it
yeah, I
goes
guess
in the
Rip Sweeper
graveyard.
could, I guess, technically.
Okay. I also have no
Oh,
win
fantasy.
con. I keep telling
Yeah.
you, this is the win con. If you just literally killed a Realm Walker at any time.
I'm going to pop Command Beacon to get my commander back to hand.
Uh-huh.
Then I'm going to play my commander. And then I'm going to go and cast Stomp.
Oh,
Jamie
the
McCrimmon's-
trampoline.
Yeah.
The trampoline thing. Yeah, I'm glad that's dead. That dealt a lot. I took, what, 14 commander damage off that?
Yeah,
this
that
game?
that chunked a lot of people. Pass? Oh, I guess no, I'll play a land. Sure, pass.
I'm going to use Mystic Forge, exile a forest. Pay a life.
Oh yeah, a creature did
Oh, a
die,
creature
right?
died. A creature died.
I helped
I guess
you out.
You
Come
did help
on.
me out. I think I have to kill the Kess though. I
Why
do
not
appreciate
the
the help.
4/4? The 4/4 other doctor. I'm not attacking you. Come on.
I think the cast is a good idea.
He gets 2
Put
creatures
it in the
every turn.
graveyard.
Yeah, you just put
You
the
can get it
graveyard,
back next turn
back.
anyway. You can get it back.
Ah.
It's coming back anyway. It's coming back.
I'm going to draw this forest. I'm going to look at the top. Okay. Krim, we're going to hit you 4 damage. It's a 4/5.
I'll block with the Masked Vandal. It goes back to Phil's graveyard.
Oh, he can
God.
just keep looping it now. We pass this turn.
So at the end of turn, I will blow up the Scalding Viper.
Dude.
And I will also pay 2 life to draw a card.
Ooh,
I can't afford
the
that Viper out
greed.
here when I'm at 4. Oh. Okay. I will untap and draw. First, I got to swing at you, Krim, for 6.
I took this time.
Double
Okay,
virtue
all right.
of persistence. Though.
I think Richard's just dead now. I don't think Richard can win the game.
Yeah, I'm
now
not
with
dead, but I don't
this
actually
deck.
have
Couldn't
anything to
win the
do.
game. Like the Lost in the Woods can't help him win the game in any way. I think.
I will play 5 mana, and I will play a Mind's Eye, which is orange.
Oh, that's what he was excited
And-
about. Not an
Yeah,
actual
that is what I
defense.
drew that I was excited about. And go ahead, Phil.
I'm going to crack a foot and gain 3.
So much life.
Then I'm going to. Yeah,
I have to block in a way
I'm
to
gonna
where
draw.
Seth finally kills that other dog.
Gonna
Alright.
check
Jesus.
this.
I will pay 1
All right.
draw a card.
Yeah, must be nice.
So good. Mind's Eye.
I'm going to play Horn of Gondor. When it enters the battlefield, I create a 1/1 white human soldier token. For 3 mana and tap it, create X white human soldier tokens where X is the number of humans you control.
Krim can kill the Mind's Eye with the Masked Vandal.
That's my game plan.
Or the
Since Seth-
greed.
No, I'm gonna kill them. the
greed.
Mind's Eye.
I'm going to play a Doctor Spider, whatever.
Is there no legitimate
Human.
creatures though?
It's also Time Lord, Doctor, Warrior, Human. So I'm going to scry. Oh yeah, that stays on top. And then I'm going to play an Ash Barons and swing at Krim.
I'll block with the
Does it
4/4.
die though?
Yeah.
How big is it?
Yeah.
4?
I'm intentionally trying to have something die.
Yeah, I think I swing with the spider as well. I'm gonna take up the aggro, and then I'm gonna pass.
So at the end of turn, my demon will trigger, and I guess I got to blow up that commander. We're gonna go after the Doctor again.
Okay, so I'm gonna reanimate my Kess and your Masked Vandal. I should not cast this because this card will kill me. So I'm gonna exile my Foulmire Knight to then exile Mind's Eye.
I spent 5 mana on it, Krim.
I spent a
That was
lot of.
You were an
All the
enemy of
Mind-
orange.
All the Mind's Eye haters
You're
can rejoice.
You're an enemy of orange players everywhere.
I guess I'll just cast Scalding Viper to then
Mhm.
bounce the Reaper.
Sure.
Scalding Viper, cast it, right? And then I spend 3.
Remember that one turn you didn't hit him with the demon?
Yeah, that was actually my
He'd be in
battery
striking
here.
range, and one salamander would do him in.
Out of here. Get
Yeah.
out
One
of here.
salamander.
I pass.
Okay, I'm gonna Nihilea. I'm gonna discard Nature Spiral. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna Nihilea. I'm gonna discard Forest. I'm gonna Nihilea, discard Forest. Untap.
How many cards have people got in hand?
I have
the
one.
moment?
3.
I have
I have
one.
4. So during my upkeep, I'm going to reveal the top card. It's Dryad of the Elysian Grove. Put it in my hand
Nuts.
with Nylea. I'm going to look. We're going to exile with Mystic Forge. Pay 1. Go to 25. We're going to look. Draw for the turn.
No, I'm gonna look as well, just because I can. Ooh, I already knew what's up.
Wow.
It's like Lantern Control that I'm actually accomplishing nothing while I do all of this, but...
That's just like Lantern Control.
That's so Lantern Control of you.
Okay. I'm going to play a Dryad of the Elysian Grove for 2 mana.
Yup.
Ooh.
I have a Nylea discount.
It reveals
Well, let me
your
check the top
library.
again.
Is
I
it-
actually...
Now all your forests are everything.
Wayward Swordtooth. 5/5 Ascend.
Great.
You may play additional lands on each of your turns. It can't attack or block unless you have the city's blessing.
Oh, also, wait a minute. Hold on. Both the things you just played are 3 or less, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
right.
exactly 3. So I take 2.
Whenever an opponent casts a spell with mana value 3 or less, it deals 1 damage to them. So yeah,
Okay.
you take 2.
I'm going to go to combat, and I'm going to swing these 2 at Crim, put a counter on Realm Walker. It's now a 5/6.
I'll block with the Vandal, and I'll block with Bone Crusher Giant, I guess.
I'm going to play 3 land drops for the turn. No, I'm going to play 2 land drops for the turn. In case someone Armageddons, I can rebuild.
I promise you that will not be happening.
I mean, there was a land destruction spell
Go ahead.
in the Fallout,
done.
but
I
it
have the
was
city's
white.
blessing.
Untap and draw. Oh, yeah. We are doing it. I'm going to play an island, and we will cast Wake of Vultures. It is a
What?
3/1 flying. I can pay 2 mana, sack a creature, and regenerate it.
Nuts.
And it's
Very orange.
very orange. Thankfully, all my orange cards are so expensive, they don't trigger the Viper, which is nice.
Yeah.
That's the upside. Yeah, I mean, I guess go ahead, Phil.
I'm going to
You-
pay 3 mana.
Seth
and tap
clearly
this.
has something.
1, 2, 3.
It's not
At
a good
3
something, but
Means
I do have 3
I
cards in
have
hand.
4.
Eventually, Phil's just going to go wide.
Yeah,
I
that,
mean,
I think
he has a
that's
horn. He's making another 4.
I wish I didn't mill this Meat Hook Massacre.
Oh, remember that
mana?
turn 1 Inquisition Crim? That
Yeah,
that
thanks,
took
Seth.
that spiteful banditry way
I'm
back
going
on
to
turn 1. The
play-
orange deck doing
Somehow
its job.
impactful.
Oh, look, the Ayula makes sense now. I have bears. The bears of Litiara
You take 1.
create a 2/2 blue shapeshifter creature token that's also a doctor, a human, and everything else, and a bear. Second one turns all the shapeshifters I control into 4/4, and then they deal. I read it when it's happening. First of all, I get one of these 4. I'll play another Doctor Steady's Oomph. It's a shapeshifter, which means I scry to the bottom. Next turn is the big attack turn, I guess. And go.
Next
Do
turn,
I-
I'm going to
do-
win the game.
You might win next term, yeah. Go ahead.
All right, let's be reanimated.
I'll get the Maskwood Vandal, and I'm gonna exile Merchant of the Veil, and then I'll exile your Gondor thing. And then I'm also going to get Galvanic Giant. Whenever I cast a spell with mana value 5 or greater, tap target creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter on it.
Sweet.
So
How
I
many more
get
creatures you got in your graveyard, Crim? Do you still got a
8
bunch?
more.
I have 4 creatures.
Oh, you still got some. Yeah, you still got some juice.
If he has
Uh,
double virtue for 4 more turns and hasn't won, something has gone terribly wrong.
Seth, are you gonna kill me? Are you gonna do stuff to interact with me?
No, I'm not interacting with you. No. I mean, if you try to kill me, then yes. Like, if you're swinging everything at me, but otherwise, no.
I mean, I don't have to technically swing at you. I could burn you.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
if you try to burn me, then yeah,
Yeah,
I would probably interact with a lethal burn
Sorry.
spell, I guess, if that's what you're
You
asking.
agreed to not interact. Sorry.
I just don't want to have to because okay, all right. So you know what? I'll just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 metallurgic summonings because of my Galvanic Giant. Whenever you cast a spell with mana value 5 or greater, tap target creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter on it.
Yo, stun feels bored.
Yeah, okay. I don't know if I'm stunning 12 1/1, so I'm actually gonna stun the Orvar. So this is where the desperation comes in. I pick off
It's
one
gonna
thing that
stun.
doesn't mean anything. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast with Kess, Venture Deeper, targeting myself. I get a 1/1.
Oh, you're just going to try to make a big enough board to survive?
It's not a great plan. I know.
It could work.
Eh,
Damn, look at this.
I pass.
Official stun counter.
All right, I'm going to Nylea. End of turn. Forest. We're going to look. Okay, I'm going to untap. Upkeep. I'm going to Mystic Forge. Upkeep. Pay 1 life. Go to 22. This is exiled. Okay, I'm going to look. I'm going to Nylea. Forest. I'm going to look. I'm going to Nylea. Forest. I'm going to look. Yeah, Yeah.
What are you looking for, though?
Forest. Literally anything but a forest.
Does your deck have anything?
like
other than
literally,
forests,
Azusa's
though?
a 1/2 attacker set. That's the best I can muster up, okay? I'm gonna look. Okay, I'm gonna draw for the turn. Okay, I'm gonna look. Oh, shocker.
Your deck is a lot less scary once the Lost in the Woods goes away.
It wasn't even scary. I read the card wrong
It was
and it wasn't
never
scary.
scary to begin with. Okay, we're just gonna go to combat. We're gonna swing at Phil. We're gonna put a counter on Dryad.
I mean, I'm just gonna block them.
Okay, quad chump. All right, I did it. That was it, guys.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. Untap and draw. We'll play another Orange Island. Richard, 3 in the air.
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna choose not to block. I'm gonna go to 19.
What are cards in hand for everyone now?
Is Windfall orange? Yes.
Oh,
right, I'm gonna-
maybe don't do
No.
it.
You guys are thinking of cards that are way too effective. I'm going to tap 5 mana. I'm going to play Entropic Spectre. It is a 5-mana star flying. It has power and toughness equal to the number of cards in target opponent's hand.
Oh.
And then when it deals combat damage to a player, they discard a card. So it
Oh,
shrinks
perfect.
the Spectre as it deals damage.
Oh.
I guess I'm going
That
to
is orange.
choose. I'll go with Phil. So it's a 2/2. And go ahead.
I'm going to
Choosing you doesn't
focus
really
on
mean
combat.
anything other than setting its stats. It doesn't have to attack you or anything.
That card is funny, but I was taking a heartbeat.
Any number of target shapeshifter creatures you control have base, power, and toughness 4/4. Not until end of
Oh.
turn. All of these
doctor's
are
getting
4/4
big.
now. I'm going to play an unclaimed territory and say, do we say doctor, even though, I mean, there's no doctors in here, so I could as well say, I'll say doctors. I can't come up with something funny, so I just might as well say doctors. I'm going to replay my doctor. I'm
Yep.
going to check. Good thing I scry because of Path of Ancestry. And then I'm going to check again. Please be historic.
Doctor's not very good at casting spells off your deck. Has it cast any off your deck this game?
Yeah.
Yes, 1. And then I forgot to create
One.
a food afterwards, so only half the value. I'm going to swing in at Richard with these 2 4/4s and 5 of the... I think I don't kill Seth. I'm going to swing 4 of those
Should put Seth
At-
at 1.
Seth
So if he casts a
and
2.
keep back.
I think most of those orange spells cost like 10 mana.
Yeah, but in the off chance. Because Cyclonic
So-
Rift.
I have no blocks.
I'll block with the Spectre and go to 1, I guess.
Spectre's a 2/2.
Okay, yeah, it's a 2/2.
But
spell.
if he plays a card, it dies.
If I play a card,
Yep.
yeah, and like the hand.
It's not a good card.
It's orange though. Pass the turn.
Even by the standard of orange cards, though, it's kind of mid-tier.
How do I have 2 virtues and nothing to do?
Is your graveyard empty? No, you have creatures.
No,
right?
they kind of don't do much. I'll get a Decadent Dragon.
That's a 4/4 flyer.
That's a pretty good-
That's a
double my
4/4
Spectre.
flyer.
Do I need Bone Crusher? Because I want to help.
Use it to burn Seth.
No. Seth hasn't done me wrong, except for discarding my board wipe at the very beginning of the game. I'll get Sword Coast Serpent.
Yeah.
All right, I'll draw.
Oh wait, that serpent's a 6/6.
That's a big one.
It can't be blocked if you cast a non-creature spell.
It's a legit finisher. for
Krim was
this game.
complaining. It has like 2 actions.
That is like the Emrakul of this week, yeah.
This is probably not going to resolve. I'm going to cast Two-Handed Axe, Adventure Side. Target creature you control gains double strike until end of turn. I'll make a 2/2 construct. Then I'm going to play the axe.
This is Embercleave.
Does that resolve?
Yeah. So it's an
Yeah.
X4.
I'm going to equip Kess, and I'm going to
So-
attempt to swing at Phil.
So Kess is 12 if it hits.
Yeah, then in response to attacking declaring, I'm going to pay
Interaction.
3 mana and play Ego Erasure. Target you. Creatures target player controls get -2/-0 and lose all creature types until end of turn.
So you
I
take one from
the
Viper.
But at least all your creatures get -2/-0.
Yeah, all right. Well, there you go. 4 from Kess. Got nothing else.
I'm going to check. I'm going to Nihilea here. I'm going to untap during my upkeep. I'm going to look. I'm going to Mystic Forge. I go to 10. I'm going to look. I'm going to Nihilea. I'm going to look.
Less for a non-forest.
Okay, so I'm going to Nihilea again.
Mhm.
I'm gonna reveal a top card. If it's a creature, it's a
Oh.
Spectrum Sentinel. It's a
know what
1
it
mana
is,
1/2 protection from multicolored. When a non-basic enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, I gain a life. So I drew that off.
Whoa.
I'm
That
gonna look.
actually would gain a lot of life some weeks.
Did you know that if you kill Phil, I lose my second virtue?
Do you?
If I kill you, you lose both your virtues.
Also true. Also true.
I'm gonna look. So Phil has 4 humans ready to block the whole team.
Hey, 5 humans.
We're gonna go to combat. We're gonna swing at Krim.
What? Why?
Because Phil's gonna kill me if I swing at him. So I'm gonna put a counter on Wayward Swordtooth. And then
Okay.
you have an 8/7, a 5/6, a 6/6, and then a 3/5.
3/5 will be blocked by the 6/6. Your 2 biggest will be blocked by my construct tokens, and the
Okay.
other one will be blocked by Vandal.
Okay. So Dryad dies. I'm gonna play a land. I'm gonna play Spectrum Sentinel for 0 mana because I have Nylea.
You get pinged for 1.
Oh, I get pinged for 1. I go to 9. And good to go. Your go.
All right, let's see what we can do here. We will untap and draw. Oh, do we just do it?
Great.
You also can't cast a spell 3 or less.
Stacks.
I can.
Oh, God.
I'm going to just try to do something cool. I'm going to die either way. So I'm going to...
Cast a 3 or less. That's it. All right.
When you die before it resolves.
I'm going to cast a Sage Owl.
Oh,
That-
Sage Owl, 2 mana, 1/1
That-
flyer.
you die? You
When
die?
it enters the battlefield, I get to look at the top 4 cards of my library and put them back in any order.
oh.
That's going to put a Scalding Viper trigger on the stack.
Oh.
With the Scalding Viper trigger on the stack, I'm going to pay 4 mana, and I'm going to cast Stunning Reversal, because the next time I lose the game this turn, instead I draw 7 cards, and my life total becomes 1, and then it goes to exile.
Hey, yo, that's a 4-mana draw.
That's awesome.
I get to draw 7, and I'll survive my Sage Owl trigger.
Wow.
Sage Owl will resolve. I get to look at my top 4, put them
That's a
back
clock.
in
Oh,
any
look at that.
order.
You can fix.
We'll put these back. I don't know if we're going to get to draw any of them because this game is probably about to end for me. Tick so bad. I'll go to combat. So if I attack Phil with this, he'll discard his card and my 5-drop will die. That seems bad. We'll hit Phil with the Wake of Vultures. You don't have flyers, right, Richard?
No.
All right. So the Spectre will go at you.
So I have to discard a card?
I'm going to play an island.
Valagant Recovery.
And go ahead.
I'm going to eat some food. Go
So
back to
healthy.
13. And then I'm going to untap.
My Nylea is not a thing, by the way.
This one goes to the 3rd chapter. All my 4-power creatures deal damage to Crim's Serpent.
Limited bomb down.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch out. My draft deck is popping off.
Hey, at least you got a draft deck.
This is yo, Lost in
I
the
would
Woods was the
argue-
meme draft deck. 39 Force and the Lost in the Woods. And hope they can't remove it.
That's
That actually
disrespectful
was
to
a-
limited.
that
That
was
was a thing.
That was
Like that-
actually a
oh,
thing. Yeah,
that's
that was
so
like an
cool.
infamous meme draft deck. Yeah.
How do you
Wow,
win
You
it?
pull this off at a
You
premium.
played like 50 cards or something, so
Yeah.
you had more cards than your opponent, and just mulliganed until you
Hmm.
found it. Yeah.
You know what'd be good? You play game 1 with your real deck and game 2 sideboard into it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, like they don't have enchantment removal. You're like, they're done.
Oh yeah.
I'm so scared of Crim. I think I'll...
I have a lab man in
Yeah,
my hand, by the way.
Both of you are scary. Both
Yeah.
of you.
I mean, was he going to
both of
attack
you.
himself?
Please let this happen, Seth. You're literally not gonna die from this. Sorry,
What is
humans, but whelming
Oh,
way.
it's going to rat.
Return
Oh, we
all
knew about this.
creatures to their owner's hand, except for krakens, leviathans, octopuses, and serpents.
No, I
Crim
had
Serpent is
serpent.
gone.
The Realm
I
Walker
have
stays and Nylea's
four.
The
not.
Realm Walker survived.
4/4/4s. Enough to kill Richard and Crim?
Well, Krim can make a creature with metallurgic summonings.
That's true. I'm still gonna attack like this.
I'm dead. They're all sorts.
Wow.
I'm going to Nylea.
Can Orange sneak in and steal the win?
All right, I'm dead. I take
Oh,
eight.
okay. And then I'm
Okay,
going
Orange.
to
Okay, Orange.
replay my commander. I mistapped the Path of Ancestry, but it's worse stuff. Oh,
Spells window.
orange counter. Even orange mana leak.
Wait, you don't
I
even
need
have a
some.
board.
I need
Mana
some
drain.
treasures.
How are you going to
Yeah.
kill him?
I don't know. I'm gonna try though. We're gonna try. My go.
Yep.
All right. We will draw for a turn. We will play an island. So you have 4.
4/4.
Nothing has island walk or anything, right?
No.
4/4.
Still
How do we
traumatized.
I mean, I don't know if I'm going to survive this or not, but we're going to try. 2 mana. We're going to start with Sage Owl returns. Look at our top 4. Put them back in any order. Found my first Cauldron piece.
Somebody check in on Tomer.
We'll put those back. And then I will replay Wake of Vultures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will play a Monomonijin.
Ooh,
Create
that's a real
orange.
card.
And it's a 6/5 flyer. And then we'll spend 4 treasures.
Is that real?
We'll
Chat, is this real?
tap
What is that?
our last 2 mana. And play the Reaper of the Abyss again.
Ooh.
And then you
Spilling
can
orange
go.
cards.
So technically we have 4
Uh,
blockers. We'll see if that matters here, but
I'm going to tap this, put this on. Wait, this is my graveyard. This on top.
put the graveyard on top.
Then I'm going to.
Oh, yeah, unblockable.
Yes.
It doesn't have haste though, right?
It does
No.
not have haste. Okay, so I'm going to play Animal Sanctuary. 2 mana.
Anime
put a
Sanctuary.
Anime,
baby.
anime Sanctuary. For 8 mana. Recast my commander. Scry. Check the top. Ayo, it finally happened. 2 mana. I'm going to cast an historic spell from the top. It is Rose Noble, a Doctor's Companion. Whenever you cast a Doctor spell or a creature spell with Doctor's Companion, draw a card. And this time I'm not going to forget to make a food because of his ability. And then I'm going to tap that and play a card with Doctor's Companion. I'm going to draw. Do I risk the Alpha Strike next turn? I think that's the play. Yeah, I'm gonna give it 1 turn and pass and see if you can clutch it out somehow.
Look at that.
How many cards you got in
Flying
hand?
5,
1.
6, and vanilla, and just like flavor text.
I mean, if he just
Ooh.
taps the reach, that's lethal.
I'll play a land. I don't know if there's a way I can do it. I'm going to tap 2 mana. I am going to cast Glimpse the Unthinkable. You don't have less than 10 cards in your library, right? By
No.
some miracle? Okay. I'm going to target myself.
Okay.
Attunement, Ravenous Demon, nothing.
Who's our orange?
Nothing.
Oh
right?
God,
Oh,
why are
best-
the lands upside down in your deck?
That's
Yeah,
your
the
Yeah,
Festering
that
Goblin
happens
is-
sometimes.
It looks so cool to flick through an orange deck, though. I kind of like the theme of the
It
deck.
does look cool.
The deck page
yeah.
of the deck looks also pretty cool.
All I can do is I can play Anthropic Spectre. It's got an emu.
It's a 1/1.
Sadly, you only have a 1 card in hand, and then I can 1, 2, 3
Give it haste.
Helmet Cauldra, which gives first strike, trample, and haste.
You seen this, Toma?
I can put this on the Spectre.
Wait, wouldn't you want to just put it on the demon because he gets trampled?
Well, if I put it on the demon, he just blocks the Jin and
Oh,
takes
yeah,
the
that's
demon.
true.
It really doesn't matter.
11,
I don't think
2
this
points
actually
short.
matters either. Not quite. I need to have more cards in hand for my Spectre. I'll swing with everything. Maybe you forget to block.
I block the demon.
The bird.
Block the 6/6, so it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And you got to discard your card, and then my Spectre dies.
Here's a Field of the Dead. It was banned anyways.
I think you got it.
Oh,
Uses Emissary, Hexproof to Throne, and yeah, you can go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you kill the dog.
Yeah, I can
Turn.
destroy the dog. That doesn't really
And
matter.
yeah, as revenge for the dog, I'm going to get in there.
Swing
Ooh,
for
almost
lethal.
lost against Mono Orange, though.
Mono Orange, I like almost clutched it out. I actually had a lot of removal spells in the deck. I just didn't find one that would actually.
Yeah, I got too
actually
greedy.
done it.
I think I should have kept up the food and just don't care about the dog after that. I don't know. Wow, what a game.
Well, that was quite an epic game featuring all your all's troll decks. So we got to see some pretty wild stuff. Thanks to everyone who sent in decks. Some pretty cool options. I'm sure we'll do something like this again in the future if your deck didn't get picked. So I believe that brings us to the end of today's episode. But Bill, we will be back next week for some more Commander. So until then, everyone, have a glorious week. And this is a crew signing out.